gonna make him an offer again.
All the gin joints and all the towns
You
and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war room.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome everybody back to Multiplex Movie Melee, and we have an exciting match in our teams division. Maybe one of the more anticipated matches we've had in a while. We have your Milwaukee Beers, John Marr and Will Cohen, going up against last year the Rookie Team of the Year, Blame Canada, Ryko and Eric Moreno. These two teams hate each other. I don't know where it started. No one knows who hated who first, but they cannot stand each other. It's going to be very a ton of insults are going to be thrown. Last time we saw the Beers, they lost to Back to Formula. Last time we saw Blame Canada, they lost to Kumite. Both teams coming out of loss, so they're probably hungry to get that win. I'm Payson Cinemaster Johnson. On the desk with me is Mark Mark Menchaca. Sorry for calling you by a previous nickname. That is not my role. Mark, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I can't really tell just being in the green room. Like, I guess it's tense. I don't know. There's some insults being thrown. I don't know. I don't know. Like it's kind of like we're on the cutting room floor for like WWE like here right now. Like I'm not sure what we're doing here. But yeah, this should be a good match.
Yeah, we're going to hear some fire tonight. I'm just going to take a little bit of a step back as we bring in our opponents, starting with our first team tonight, your Milwaukee Beers, John Marr, Will Cohen, accompanied by their manager, Jeremy Potter. So, guys, how you feeling about tonight's match?
I mean, I feel like we were a little bit mischaracterized. Like we don't hate Blame Canada. We hate Ryko. I mean, like Eric single-handedly, like if you're a pariah that lives in Canada, Eric Moreno will be your partner. So like if you don't leave your house and have no friends, reach out to Eric Moreno, no matter which Canadian you are. Dylan, you're cool. You have friends. But any of the rest of you, Eric Moreno will be your partner. Ryko only hangs out really around Multiplex because he does the website and he writes. And then in exchange, they ignore the fact that he's half ostrich.
Potters, come on. Add to this.
It in the website, like I was checking it out earlier, and I will say it's fine. I feel like maybe it was rushed a little, go back. But yeah, like I feel like these guys need to win tonight for the sake of our country.
Yeah,
so don't make us look bad.
John, that Canadian line took me a second, but I think I got who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about Brian Nussbaum.
Oh boy, let's bring in your teammate, your opponents tonight. I'm gonna drop Jeremy from the call. Ryko, Eric Moreno, what do you have to say about that?
Well, you can easily see which one was hated first. That's John, because he's a bit of a dick. But whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna I'm just gonna say I'm gonna beat that dick, but that's so wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and let Eric talk now.
Yeah, the website comment is a lot meaner. I just like that a lot more. Yeah, I like these guys. I think they like me. They don't like the people I hang out with, but that's fine, I guess. I got it.
Hey, don't apologize for having good taste, okay? Fuck them.
That's fine.
That's
we gotta win because
the last time I was on screen together.
It's not a good time to be an American. Why should you win? Like,
yeah,
you kind of suck right now. Not you specifically, but your country.
Round one is going to work like this. Competitors will receive 8 questions in 8 general movie categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers on their board, after which we will say pens down, and you will reveal your answers. Answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Teams get 3 repeats and 1 challenge they can use throughout the entire duration of the match. Teams, any question before we head into the match?
Sorry, can I get 10 seconds? I forgot to wipe my glasses. I got like fog on them.
Every fucking match with this guy. Okay, he's gonna fucking die on camera. You guys know this, right?
It's not that.
I mean, I kind of hope that happens. That'd be great for our ratings.
Oh, guys, I forgot
so
I forgot my preparation age. Hold on, guys.
Oh, Jesus, they're way uglier than I thought.
You're fine.
Let me get my hemorrhoid pillow. Hold on, guys.
We're starting now. Your first question will be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What does the title refer to in 1972's Solaris? Already off to a to a heated match, Mark.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how to feel about it. It's, just
Yeah.
like somebody was called an ostrich already today, so it's okay.
Rare times they have to cut off a pre-match interview. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Pandering to Ryko off the bat with the 70s question. Planet? I don't know.
We will go to Eric.
I haven't seen either, so I said a spaceship.
We'll go to Will.
I was between spaceship and space station, so I said spaceship.
And we will go to Ryko.
Planet, but I think it might be the space station.
Hold it. Planet is correct. So Ryko and John hitting that.
I said planet. Yeah.
All good. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Going into your next question, the category of romance. Give the titles for both sequels in the romance trilogy starring the characters Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele.
Little extra time.
Oof.
What a name, Anastasia Steele. It sounds like that name was just thought up right at gunpoint. Like, think of a stupid.
It's a horrible name. Like, there's no. It's maybe the worst name I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
I can tell you more reasons why I hate the name, but I will do it after this. After the answer is revealed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Eric, we will go to you.
Add these ones to Blockbuster Brawl. 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed.
We will go to Will.
50 Shades Darker, 50 Shades Freed.
And we will go to Ryko.
That's not what I totally did before sunset and before midnight.
Oof.
John, we'll go to you.
50 Shades ... Darker and Freed. You said just the subtitles, so.
I hate it here.
A lot of the admins weighed in. A lot of the admins there was a lot of discussion. And here's what we said. The majority of them thought that John putting 50 Shades Darker plus Freed was acceptable. So in this case only, we are going to be accepting John's answer. That being said, going forward, please, for the love of God, if we are asking for the full title of a movie or multiple movies, put the full title unless we say otherwise. Thank you. Your next question will be coming to you in the category of Oscars. The Animals was the best original song winner for what 60s musical?
I'm sorry.
Can I get a
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
He said "Talk to the Animals" was the best. Talk to the Animals was the song.
We'll repeat in the category of Oscars. Talk to the Animals was the best original song winner for what 60s musical?
Yeah.
Mark, if you could talk to any animal, what would you talk to?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. Maybe like a polar bear. Like in the one instance I come face to face with a polar bear, I can tell him, "Hey, please don't eat me." I don't know.
Good point. Yeah, honestly, predatory animals like maybe sharks. So that way I can just swim in shark-infested waters. No problems. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Will, we're gonna go to you.
Dr. Doolittle.
We will go to Ryko.
Dr. Doolittle.
And we'll go to John.
Dr. Doolittle.
And we will go to Eric.
I only ever heard this song in The Simpsons, Dr. Dolittle.
Dr. Doolittle is correct. Everyone hitting that.
Aren't we glad nobody wrote DR?
Yeah, I was worried.
Yeah, DR, don't.
Oh,
write.
yeah.
There we go.
Comes the category directors. Oh. What was the directorial debut of Darren Aronofsky?
I'm not going to say anything.
That's very smart.
Yeah. Just an interesting guy to have coffee with.
Oh. Yeah, that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I would like you all to remember what I just said. Ryko will go to you.
I just wrote it out. Pie.
We will go to John.
Pie didn't write pie.
Thank you. We will go to Eric.
No, I forgot about pie. I said the pound.
And we will go to Will.
Pie.
I will accept both phonetic versions of pie, but pie is correct.
Yeah, that's why I wrote it all the way out just so that it sounds phonetic.
You're fine. As we head into your fifth question, the category of the 1980s. In Dead Poets Society, Neil gets a role in a production of what Shakespeare play? Mark, I know you said you don't like Shakespeare. Is that correct?
I mean, I was not a big Shakespeare guy. I wasn't a theater kid, so I didn't get into Shakespeare.
I get it. No issues there. He speaks with a lot of bravado, if you will. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. John, we will go to you.
I don't know. Will wrote a lot. Hamlet.
Romeo and Juliet.
We'll go to Will.
A Midsummer Night's Dream.
And we will go to Ryko.
A Midsummer Night's Dream.
A Midsummer Night's Dream is correct. Will and Ryko hitting that.
Almost repeated based on the fact that you were writing forever, but hey.
You should have, dude. You should have.
Yeah, next question comes in the category of romantic comedies. What is the profession of Anna in Notting Hill?
This is a lovely movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Really good. There is a performance and a character in this movie that is unbelievable, and I want to get a shirt that he wears. Take a wild guess which character.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
100%. 100%. The GOAT. 5, 4.
It looks like a goat.
2, 1. Pens down. Good point, Ryko. Eric, we'll go to you.
Actress.
We will go to Will.
Oh, you guys ran out of horse and hound questions, huh? Actress.
Actress.
And we'll go to John.
Actress.
Actress is correct. Everyone get that.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't know what that was.
I'll explain afterwards as we head over
This
the
is a
question.
weird match.
In 1981's in the category of war, 1981's Gallipoli is set during what war? You don't know? Name a war.
Yeah.
Mark, do you know why my phone started vibrating right there?
Probably why my phone started vibrating.
Yep. Don't know why that was happening.
I don't know. I wasn't asleep this time, so there's no reason for that to be happening.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Will, we will go to you.
Maybe I should use the repeat. I said the Napoleonic War.
We'll go to Ryko.
I wrote it out. World War I.
We'll go to John.
I also wrote it out. World War I.
And we'll go to Eric.
I wrote it. First World War.
We will accept either World War I or the First World War. Blame Canada cutting into that lead a little bit there.
We have accepted the Great War, which was known at the time.
Yes.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that if it ever happens. Your last question, round one, being the category of action adventure. What is the name of the AI villain that Ethan must overcome in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning?
Now, Mark, I just want to say I genuinely love help running this trivia league. These past couple days have made me want to retire. I hate it so much.
It's a weird conversation. We got into some weird things. I'd also just like to point out to everybody, we have accepted on multiple occasions just WW2 or WW1.
Yeah, that is something that we are going to accept going forward.
Times they are changing.
You can hear it from my mouth right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryko will go to you.
Yeah, no, I don't remember the source.
We'll go to John.
I put Roger.
We'll go to Eric.
The Entity?
And we'll go to Will.
The Entity?
Oh, just
Entity is correct.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Mark, after round
Great
one,
move.
I have 4 Milwaukee Bears in the lead 12-11. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yeah.
All right, but anything happens, we move to round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Before the match, competitors will receive a spin of the wheel, in which case they'll receive 5 questions, whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. If they check down the multiple choice, it devalues that question down to 1 point. If they don't like it, they spin for their first spin. They are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. The categories that your competitors can land on tonight are 1970 to 1999 directors, which is Blame Canada's strength, recent release horror, which is your Milwaukee Beer's strength, as well as the general categories of directors, horror, war, swords and soundtracks, action adventure, and crime. Your Milwaukee Beers, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What do you think?
I say we defer here.
Potters, weigh in.
Hey, man, I'm just glad nobody has to write anything for a while. Yeah, I would say.
All right, I will go. I will go with my other team partner in another league. We'll defer.
Yes.
All right, going to defer, then Blame Canada. This will be your first spin.
I really want to say Jonathan for the entity one.
And you land on the category of crime. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I mean, we don't hate it.
No one hated, but I don't know.
Everybody says that.
Let's
we can spin again.
Yeah, let's spin again.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't care right now. We could do.
All right.
I think we could run.
Let's see what happens.
Oh yes.
1970 to 1999 directors. Mark, why don't you give Blame Canada their questions?
Yeah, let's do that. Like that. Yeah. Blame Canada, your questions on 1970 and 1999 directors. Who directed Absence of Malice?
Oh, hold.
That happened.
Yeah, that happened. We're gonna have. I think you guys wrote the wrong category.
We need an answer.
Okay, it's Absence of Malice. That's Sidney Pollock, I believe.
Go for it. Go for it.
Sidney Pollock.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right. Your next question in 1970, 1999 directors. Who directed the films Some Kind of Wonderful and The Great Outdoors?
Oh, that's Howard Deutsch.
Go for it.
Howard Deutsch, final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points. Your next question. How many films did Jane Campion direct in the 1990s? I'll give you a little extra time.
Yeah, I know the one.
I know two.
Yeah.
Let's go multiple because I wouldn't know this.
Number.
Yeah, multiple.
Yeah.
All right. Multiple choice options are A1, B2, C3, or D4.
Okay, so I know. I got whatever we pick, they're gonna go with the opposite. So I don't know. I don't know.
Unless we're right.
So do we go with the one extra?
I mean that always kind of works if you do you know how much of a distance is between the two films?
Yeah. So they were early 90s. Can we get a repeat? There were options. Yeah, repeat the options.
Yeah, the options.
Options again. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
Because it was 93, so I assume she made one more after that.
And the other one is where? Or both of them are
91 and 93.
Oh, so it's possible she did another one.
I don't know.
Let's go for 3. We're in doubt anyway. That's the kind of rule.
Final.
3, final answer.
That is incorrect. Going to your Milwaukee Beers for the 1 point steals at A1, B2, C3, or D4.
Do we think they forgot 2 films? I think a lot of her work came later. I think it is 2.
Okay, let's just go 2 then.
2, final answer.
That is incorrect. As also incorrect. We were looking for D4. Movies being An Angel at My Table, The Piano, The Portrait of a Lady, and Holy Smoke.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Flirting wasn't 90? Oh, that's not her. Never mind.
Moving on.
Your next question. Ted Post, Don Siegel, and James Fargo all directed entries in what franchise?
Oh, that's I believe that's Dirty Harry. But can we? I may need a repeat just to be sure.
We can use it. That's fine. Repeat the question, please. I think you're right. It's fine enough.
First repeat. Ted Post, Don Siegel, and James Fargo all directed entries in what franchise?
Yeah, those sounds like the kind of people who did those movies.
Yeah, I don't see what other franchise it would be. Yeah, let's go with Dirty Harry.
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty Harry franchise, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, here's our last question in the category. Who directed the 1995 film Safe?
Oh, that's
Todd Haynes.
Todd Haynes, yeah.
Yeah, Todd Haynes. Final answer.
That is correct for
I
another
knew
2 points.
one.
Yay!
I've been asked twice about Todd Haynes.
So after that round, I have Blame Canada getting their score up to 19. Your Milwaukee Beers remaining at 12. Is that what you have?
That's what I got.
All right, then we'll bring the wheel back in for your Milwaukee Beers' first spin.
Well, thank goodness they did okay.
Yeah, we did fine. It's just a one
I agree.
question.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
You
great.
land on the category.
I believe we have to take this.
I'm fine with that.
Are you going to be keeping horror in that case? Going to be taking out
Yeah,
your
what's the
manager.
price?
Your Milwaukee Beers, I will be giving your questions in the category of horror. Are you prepared?
I mean, I run a fucking channel. I hope I'm prepared.
That is fair. Your first question in the category of horror. Kelvin Harrison Jr. plays Joel Edgerton's son in which horror film?
That's It Comes at Night, Will.
That's what I was thinking it was too.
Yeah, It Comes at Night, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, what a pause, Pacey. I was going to have to get on a plane. That was ridiculous.
Mark, get rid of it, please. Your next question in the category of horror.
Oh.
In 2020's The Invisible Man, what does C do to be able to reveal Adrian in his invisibility suit the first time she reveals it?
Is that when she throws the paint on him?
I vaguely remember something like that. Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of paint.
She drops a white substance on top of his head, final answer.
I'm going to accept that dumps paint on him is correct.
And it was like,
To be fair, it was white.
I wasn't positive it was
it's
paint.
fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
It was
Because
white.
I'm in a challenging mood, but it's up to you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure what I said was correct. So.
No, he didn't even say it like that. It's fine.
I
know he didn't give it as an
Repeat the
answer.
question if you use the word specific or not.
In 2020's The Invisible Man, what does C do to be able to reveal Adrian?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's
yeah,
vague
no,
enough.
It's
It's
correct.
fine.
He didn't say specific. Yeah, we're okay.
It's fine.
I just wasn't 100% sure it was paint. But
Your third question in the category of horror. What is the profession of Carol Kane's character in 1979's When a Stranger Calls?
she's a babysitter, right? That's what she's doing.
I trust you. I haven't seen this.
Unless she has some other kind of profession.
5, 4.
Babysitter, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, I thought maybe babysitter was her side job. Like she was like a hooker.
She does
No,
have
she's
a
only
profession
police.
later, but the way the question is asked, it's fine. Yeah, because the first half of the movie, she's a babysitter. So yeah.
Your penultimate question in the category of horror. How is Renfield killed in 1931's Dracula?
Ooh.
I just watched this too, and that pisses me off.
Let's just go to multiple, I think, on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, blood sucked, B, stabbed, C, neck snapped, or D, drowned?
I'm between two. What do you think, Will?
Can I hear those options one more time, please?
Absolutely. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, blood sucked, B, stabbed, C, neck snapped, or D, drowned?
I vaguely remember. I thought I vaguely remember Dracula sucking his blood. Was
Like
that one
you-
of the ones? Was that one of the ones you were thinking?
No, it wasn't one of the ones I'm thinking of, but it might be right. So go for it. I really don't. It's been just a long time. Go for it.
3.
Blood sucked. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Blame
Sorry,
Canada
John.
for a 1-point steal. Is it A, blood sucked, B, stabbed, C, neck snapped, or D?
Okay, so he's thrown. It's okay. He's thrown down the stairs, so it's neck snapped.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's
Final
what I-
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
C, neck snapped is correct.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, I would have said thrown down the stairs, but
We would have
I
accepted.
would have said that.
yeah.
And your final question in the category of horror. Who plays Seraphine in An American Werewolf in Paris?
Julie Delpy, I believe. Final answer.
And that is correct for 2 points. And with that mark, I have your Milwaukee Bears getting their score up to 20. But with that steal, Blame Canada also getting their score up to 20. So we have a
wow.
Going into round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitors went back and forth drafting categories that will appear in this round. And now they will go back and forth once again drafting categories they would like to answer questions from. The categories your competitors can the categories your competitors drafted from: comedies, sci-fi, fantasy, 1990s, classics, comedy, 1970s, horror, and directors. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, your competitors have chosen their categories. We are going to be starting with your Milwaukee Bears. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
We just do classics, right?
Classics for 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that is me. Okay, so your 1-pointer, category classics. Who stars as Jefferson Smith in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
Jimmy Stewart.
Go for it.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Challenge. His name is James Stewart, you dick.
No, don't do that.
I've been to the fucking museum. It's Jimmy Stewart. God damn it.
You're up for your 1-pointer. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Comedy. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of comedy. Name both actors who played Jeremy and John, the titular wedding crashers in Wedding Crashers.
Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, final answer.
And that is correct for 1 point.
Both of them are right here.
He
Why
said
is that a question?
He said Bince with a B, so no, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
what would you like for your 2-pointer?
Okay, so hear me out. Do you want? Do you think we would work better doing saving 90s and horror for a 3 or 4?
I mean, you're way better at romantic comedies, I think, than we are at 90s. I mean, what do you? Is that what you? If you really want to do that, though, I'm okay with it. I mean, we've hit 90s questions before.
If you feel better about me trying to hit a rom-com at 3, then let's do that. Okay, Jeremy's agreeing that we should go 90s here. I'm going to defer to his wisdom. I'm going to defer to your wisdom. Let's go 90s for 2.
90s for 2, yeah.
You got it. 2-pointer, category of 90s. What is the profession of John C. Reilly's character in Magnolia?
He's a policeman. Policeman/cop, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Since he said the slash, you have to accept police cop, just so you know. I'm just letting you know.
Well, we had police officers, so I paused for a second. So, you know.
Blame Canada, we're going over to your 2-pointer. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Angrily, what are we picking?
No, hold on. So, how are you feeling about 70s tonight?
Well,
not like for it, like overall, not specifically for this
good
2-pointer.
I played a good game so far, so it's up to you. You tell me.
Because 70s has screwed up. Well, last match didn't work for us. Do you think we should go then sci-fi fantasy for 2?
Well, sci-fi fantasy screwed me last. Or do you want to do directors for 3? It's up to you. You know what? I'm feeling good. It's up to you how you feel.
I don't know. I'm afraid of a really tough 70s, but you're good at those.
Yeah.
So maybe sci-fi fantasy. Let's stick to the formula until we get screwed over multiple times. Let's do sci-fi fantasy then.
Okay, for 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Goldie Hawn, Meryl Streep, and Bruce Willis star in what 90s fantasy film?
That Becomes Her.
That's correct. Death Becomes Her.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, I just wanted you to say it because I thought I was going to say it wrong.
once again, Mark, we're
I've seen
all
it.
tied up. Your Milwaukee Beers, we're back to you. What would you like for your 3-pointer?
Rom-coms?
Yeah.
Rom-coms it is. Let's bring it.
All right. Yeah, here is your 3-pointer in the category of romantic comedies. In About Time, what does Tim's dad tell him that he used his time traveling powers primarily for?
Oh, shit.
I've seen this recently too.
Is it to
5, 4, 3.
repeat?
All right, as your first repeat, your question again. In About Time, what does Tim's dad tell him that he used his time traveling powers primarily for?
It's like to rewatch television shows or something. I don't know if that's right.
I thought it was like something like more romantic than like falling in love with his mom again.
Maybe.
Do you think?
5,
Use
4.
another repeat if you want to.
Repeat, please.
That is your second repeat, your question again. In About Time, what does Tim's dad tell him that he used his time traveling powers primarily for?
No, I think you might be right. I think it was something like absurd like that. To watch old TV shows again.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen this, and this was on my rewatch list.
Okay, let's just say that.
4.
To rewatch old shows, final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was to read books or read a lot of books.
That's right. That is 100%. That's right.
Similar.
Okay.
That's right.
That's
That's
tough.
right.
That's tough.
Right on the right path, but unfortunate that's unfortunate. So
That's fine.
we're going to go over to Blame Canada now. You guys are still tied, but Blame Canada has more questions. Blame Canada, what would you like for your 3?
Directors, right?
Thing
Or
is,
do you wanna go
about
70s?
70s. The directors we can work, both of us
Together? All
we
right,
can work
so
it
I'll
out.
do 70s
So
for 3.
70s, yeah, 70s is fine.
Yeah, let's do 70s for 3.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of 70s. Which 1973 film features a business owner who attempts to hire an arsonist to burn down a clothing factory he owns for the insurance money?
Save the Tiger. Save the
Okay.
Tiger, final answer.
Without hesitation, that is
Hey,
correct.
man, we should have gone for 4. Sorry about that.
Point.
That's okay. It's okay.
All right, so it does all come down to this. Your Milwaukee Beers must hit their 4-pointer in the category of horror to stay in the game. If they hit it, they send the game back over to Blame Canada to answer their 4-pointer. If they miss it, Blame Canada wins the game.
All right. And as a reminder, you do have one more repeat. So here's your 4-pointer in the category of horror. What horror film is about a vampire whose life is put in danger after they fail to kill a mob boss?
Is that Innocent Blood?
I'm not sure.
5, 4.
I'll take the repeat.
All right. As your final repeat, your question one last time. What horror film is about a vampire whose life is put in danger after they fail to kill a mob boss?
Innocent Blood, final answer.
And that is correct for 4 points. Taking the lead.
So with that,
That's
once again, it all comes down to this. Blame Canada must hit their 4-pointer to win the game. If they hit it, they win. If they miss it, Beers win. Blame Canada, your 4-pointer in the category of directors, you have 2 repeats. Who directed 2000's The Family Man?
I
Oh,
clearly know what
shit.
it is.
No,
but
I know. It's a director. It might be McGee. No, not McGee. Somebody like that.
No. Do you know anything else he did?
No, it's not. It's not coming to me.
3.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
That is your second repeat. Category of directors. Who directed 2000's The Family Man?
Is it Brett Ratner?
Hands up.
Oh, sorry,
Hands
Brett. Is it Brett Ratner?
I don't remember.
I think so. That's the name that's coming up. That's the only.
Let's
one
just
that's-
repeat again, just to be safe.
Okay.
4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your final repeat. The category of directors. Who directed 2000's The Family Man?
It's the only one that's coming to me. It's that
Are you
type
sure?
of
Like at this time, he was doing Rush Hour and that shit. So I don't know.
Well, that's the only one, and it's that kind of director. Nothing
I'll
else
go
is
for it
going to
because
come to me.
I
Okay,
have no
am
idea,
I
so-
pronouncing him right? Brett Ratner?
No, that's fine. Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner, final answer.
I think it's right.
And your winner, Blame
Oh! Fucking yeah!
is correct.
Wow!
Game, we are going to put everyone backstage as I talk with my amazing co-host, Mark Menchaca. Mark, 30-27. That is an insane final score. Looking at my board, I think both teams played incredibly well. Blame Canada just got that last little ring in at the end. What are your thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, that was a great match. A lot of not gonna lie, just as far as like, just behind the scenes stuff, a lot of weird stuff in this match, but like nonetheless, we got a real nail biter here. Staying really close in round number 1, 12-11. We go into round number 2, really not that much separation. I think there was maybe a little bit whenever Blame Canada kind of was able to get 8 points. They kind of left the opportunity for a steal, but they were able to get a steal in horror, even though your Milwaukee Bears did pretty well in that. The really only difference here was that 3-pointer that was missed by the Bears, which honestly, if they used their third repeat, they probably would have gotten there. I like they were really close to that, and it's tough. Like I think we were probably maybe a little bit away from going sudden death here, which would have been nuts.
No, for real. I say we head right into post-match interviews with our unfortunate second-place finishers, but still an incredible showing from your Milwaukee Bears, accompanied by their manager, Jeremy Potters. Look, guys, I know losing is never fun, but losing with 27 points, that is something that you guys need to hold your head up about, because that was a crazy match. You had the lead out of round 1. You got your strength, did super well in or got your preferred general category, did really well in your preferred general category. I think it did just come down to that 3. And again, you were right there, which I know as a player probably only hurts more. How are you feeling tonight?
I'll just be like serious for a second. Like I actually, and that Will's gonna tell me to shut up, but like I'm gonna take this one. I think I should have repeated on the Dead Poet Society question. I really should. I kind of felt Renfield's like neck was broken, so then it probably wouldn't have mattered, the 3-pointer. And I've probably seen About Time more recently than Will, so I am gonna just fully take this one. Like I feel like I fucked up.
There's no reason like to nitpick, or you can do that later. This match is crazy. Like being able to watch this backstage, shenanigans aside, as far as challenges and rulings and things, this could have been a title match. It felt like a title match by the time we got to the end of it. Like the energy, like all seriously, like no more like goofing and taking shots. Like those guys are great players. These guys are great players. They're all absolute freaks. They know their stuff when they know their stuff. And it's just really close. Somebody wins the close ones, somebody loses the close ones. You guys are. This is great. Like,
I still haven't
don't
seen
be
any
down.
blood. It's the 5th time you've asked me about it.
That is fair. Genuinely not intentional. When you guys do come back,
I want to say a couple things really quick before we get into your question here, Payson.
Still love you, Payson.
This I feel like I should have pushed harder to swap the rom-coms in the 90s, because the 3-pointer, like the 3 and 4-pointers in rom-coms lately have gotten either really deep, or they've been asking about movies I just haven't seen. And that was what my gut was telling me. 90s we've been doing really well in. The last time we won a match, we hit our 4 in 90s, and that helped us get to the win on that match. And so I don't know. We can, like what Jeremy was saying, we can nitpick this to death later. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
So, Payson, ask your question.
Yeah, I was just going to ask the same boring question I always ask. You guys are not done with the season. I cannot wait to see you guys return. When you do return, is there anyone you would like to play?
Well, I know that there is one team that has kind of had, not necessarily a string of bad luck, but I know that they still call us out. And because you guys have clearly listened to us in what we picked, it'd be really nice if you fucking listen to us now.
We want Chris Diaz.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
I do not want his blurry ass. We want Jersey boys.
Okay.
Yeah. We want Igor. We want Dean. We want 4 jerseys on screen. We want 4 beautiful bastards in jerseys. We want that chaos. If you liked this chaos, that chaos is getting even more entertaining. Bring it.
Probably not. No, you guys crushed it. The website's great. Go check it out.
Yeah, and we love Ryko. He does look like an ostrich, but we do like him.
Well, thank you guys. I'm going to put you backstage as we head into the interviews with our winners tonight. Ryko and Eric Moreno, Blame Canada. Guys, incredible match. 2 points away from the 3-point records. I think even with everything aside, I think this is maybe the best game I think you guys have genuinely ever played as a team. Must be feeling pretty great right now. How are you feeling?
I was just about to say, I think this is their best game we played. And holy fuck, what a great Milwaukee Bears. Love you guys. I hate you guys, but I love you guys. But fuck, I can't talk. Go talk, Eric. Oh,
you are muted.
You're muted. That's why.
That's why. Yeah. Like I said at the beginning, I love those guys. I played them a bunch of times. It's glad to finally beat them at something. Guys. No, I love them. I love the big Blame Your Beers family. That's how we are collectively known now. Jeremy, you're obviously super welcome to join us. They're great. I was feeling it was a mistake, like you guys thought, but it worked out in our end at the very end. Like I wouldn't have known that Innocent Blood, but I knew John had it.
Well, I knew it, so that's okay.
Oh, of course you knew it. Ryko was the MVP. Like we did pretty decent directors overall. I'm glad it didn't matter that it was different. I'm glad the 20 to 30 minutes extra we had at the beginning of the match didn't cost anyone anything. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, Brett Renner, who knew he had it in him, that piece of shit, allegedly.
No, I knew it was one of those type of directors, right? I was just that when it came to me, I was like,
at the very least, you knew it was an asshole. Yes, you were thinking McGee.
Well, so, I was thinking more of like a really bad director.
Yeah. No, you were on the right track, so yes, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a guess and say Ryko knew was someone that was given way too many chances in Hollywood as a director. But Blame Canada, it does mean you guys are going to be moving forward in the current title picture. We don't know the exact team you're going to be playing next, but there are a lot of teams you could be playing. You could be playing Sexual Chocolate.
Yes.
You know what? I was just gonna ask who would you like to see next, but I think
we want Sexual Chocolate. Give us Sexy Chocolate right now.
Give us the meat.
But yeah, Sexual Chocolate is in there. So I think you just said that right there. So I'm gonna put you guys backstage as me and Mark wrap up this match. Great match. Mark, my final thoughts on tonight's match. If you look at all the great teams in Melee history, like the all-time teams, I think the thing that puts them all together is they all have one player who is just like super laid back, super chill, has a lot of knowledge, and is always able to calm that other player who is this coked out, really passionate, like knowledgeable player, and is able to reel them in. I think Blame Canada is one of the best examples of that team. I will let you, the audience, figure out who I'm referring to in both roles if you need to figure it out. But on behalf of Ryko, on behalf of Eric, on behalf of John, on behalf of Will, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Mail, on behalf of Jeremy Potters, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Mark Menchaca. Have a great day.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.